Tell me, sir, in the market in which we cater, basically, what is the positioning of Patil Automation?
In automotive, the volume is increasing in every field.
Is it a customized product?
Every automotive is having their own design.
Sir, what according to you is the opportunity size for us to grow in the next, say, 3 to 5 years?
The industry is growing on the 14% at this moment. And
so, sir, if you could just tell us a broad number that would help us understand your profile in a much better way.
We serve to majorly all OEMs of two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, and engineering sector.
Why does customer come back to us for repeat business?
Before making the line in our shop floor, we show them in 3D with the
Exactly.
in-time cycle time.
Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshekar, and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Konexio HighFlyers. Friends, as all of you are aware, these episodes, help us understand emerging companies from emerging sectors, and we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies. And in this process, we get a lot of valuable information as regards the company's business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And in this process, a lot of valuable information is available to investors. And friends, today we have got a very interesting company which is going to hit the capital market very soon. The company's name is Patil Automation Limited, and we have the managing director of the company, Mr. Manoj Patil. Manojji, welcome to the show, and thank you very much. I'm pretty sure that in this small interaction, we'll be able to understand your company's operation in a very better way, so that it can help all our investors.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Manojji, first question, which is very elementary. I was just seeing your prospectus. Sir, you are actually a manufacturer of manufacturers. So, just let me tell us in very brief way, what is our business model and how did this business journey start? Is it a first generation effort from your side, or did your father start the business and then you took over? Sir, if you could please, share your thoughts.
Yeah, actually, it is a first generation business. So this is started in 2015. So before that, I was working in the similar companies, so similar field of automation companies, and I worked 15 years in the similar companies, and definitely in that, I learned. Definitely, I made a lot of connects, relations, and with that expertise, started in 2015. So this was just start with a single, and now we are 450 plus. The family is working under PAL, so it is Patil Automation Limited,
Okay.
and yeah.
So, Manojji, now one more thing I wanted to understand is that in the domestic market, we largely cater to the automotive market. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Tell me, sir, in the market in which we cater, basically, what is the positioning of Patil Automation? In your own words, how has the journey been and how strong are you positioned in this market as of now?
Yeah, we are in field of automation. So automation for the complete plant for welding line and the assembly line and the testing line. So this market is in automotive. Definitely, we start with the automotive, and in automotive, the volume is increasing in every field of automotive. And for that, we support to the customer to increase their production, increase the efficiency of the production, and we do the all robotic and the automation. So this field is now in inflection because we are now adding the multiple robots in robots hand to make the more production and growing with this.
Manojji, now, you mentioned about robotics. I just wanted to know, sir, all these products which we supply to our customers, or all these products entirely made by us, or there is some outsourcing also done through some vendors for us? If you could please tell us.
Yeah, actually, we do 100% designing process, simulation, assembly, and throughout our end, because this is mostly critical sector, because it is a process of welding and the assembly. So we do majorly in-house for designing and the complete assembly, trials, and simulation.
Okay. Okay. And sir, one more thing I wanted to understand, that for every product, you said welding, testing, assembly lines. Now, these are very critical kind of equipment, because I visited also some manufacturing companies. So sir, tell us, is this entire product which you supply to every customer, is it a customized product, like based on the customer's requirements you have to design the welding line or maybe the assembly line? So is it something similar?
Yeah, it is. It is a always customized product because every automotive is having their own design, or even in non-automotive, so their requirement is different than every OEM. So it is a customized. So we design. This is the complete project-based business.
Okay, understood. So, sir, another question, Manoj, which I want to ask is that, is there a client which requires all the facilities from you, that is welding, assembling, and testing, or do you get some customers who want only the welding line or maybe the assembling line? I just wanted to know how is the company position, like can we offer piece by piece also product, or do we offer it as a package?
Yeah, we normally do a complete turnkey solution for our customers, but the all customers need the assembly line, and the start of assembly line starts with the making of the different parts that will weld. That is in that welding is required. So
Okay,
our business is from solution from start to end. So we do
okay,
the welding and then make the part. Then they need the assembly line. Then they need the testing line. So we and the packaging. So we do start to end. So all end to end, we give the solution.
okay. And Manojji, assuming there is a new customer who comes to you, there is a proposal which comes to you. Sir, from the time you design the proposal till the time you deliver the product, what is the normal time cycle involved? Like, does it take 3 months, 6 months, or a little longer period for you to complete the order?
Yeah, actually, it is all depend on the project side. But normally, what we do, the projects are the custom base and the project from 3 months to 4 months. So this is the actual lead time of the project from RFQ received from the customer to the dispatch from our plant, and then maybe 15 to 1 month time for the installation and commissioning at customer end.
Okay, fine, understood. Sir, now let us, ask you a very macro-related question. Sir, you have been in this market for a very long time. You are a first-generation entrepreneur. Sir, what, according to you, is the opportunity size for us to grow in the next, say, 3 to 5 years? Looking at the fact that so many automobile companies are putting capital expenditure, and plus, you all are in a very critical kind of equipment. Sir, according to you, next 3-5 years, what is the opportunity size of the market approximately according to you, and how will our company, strategically decide to capture more market share here?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, the automation field, if you see, the industry is growing on the 14% R-days movement and 1 lakh crore the market size in the automation field. And this is the only start in India for going on the complete robotic line and the automation line and automation solution for our customers to make their product fully automated. So this is the start. I feel that this is the start, and we are working now in this field with the robotic and the automation to give the good solution to the customers. So in addition to this, now we are adding the new sectors. Right, the defense is a new sector which we already started working and already got some business. And we are working with the renewable, where solar. We are working in the railways and the metros, which is again growing. So these are the additional market which we are working in sector. So I think the growth is unlimited. So we can grow definitely good.
I think good to know, Manojji, that several new sectors have also been added to the kitty. That will actually diversify your product mix. Sir, tell me one thing on a very broad level, without naming your customers. Sir, if you can tell us what is the total number of active customer base till now? Like last year, I think your top line was 115 crores for March 24. So, sir, if you could just tell us a broad number, that would help us understand your profile in a much better way.
Yeah, actually, we serve to majorly all OEMs of two-wheeler, three-wheeler, four-wheeler, and engineering sector of the other sector. Altogether, 45 are the customers which are giving a regular business to us, and there are that is the repeat business from almost every customers, the OEM and tier one.
Okay.
But yes, in this future, we will be adding the additional customers, which I already told the other sectors of defense
Yeah.
and renewables. Yeah.
Yeah. Manoj, typically, just tell me one thing, that normally is this business a order book driven business, or is it like a rolling order? Like every month, that there are some existing customers where some talks have gone, you finalize the orders. So these orders keep coming in every first, second month so that you plan your production. So how does it work in our industry?
Yeah, actually, the automation field is the all project bus based company. But yes, we book the order because any new project for any OEM, their new models are planned, and they give us the intimation that this year we are planning for the new model or facelift of the existing model, and according to that, we plan our business.
Oh, oh, understood.
It is all
Uh,
order book driven. Yeah.
yeah. Manoj, now you mentioned in your earlier answer that a large part of your business comes from repeat business, so that speaks about your credibility. Sir, tell me one thing, for the existing lines which you put up in, let's say, a customer's factory, do you provide any O&M services also, like to keep the line, always properly in order? So, do we get some maintenance kind of revenue also? I mean, just kind of AMC or anything like that?
Yes, yes, sure. Because we provide them one-to-one complete service support at their end. So we have our offices, almost all metro cities, wherever our customers, OEM and Tier 1 are there. We have our team, service team, to give them the service. So
No.
definitely, this is the one more revenue for us.
Okay. And sir, now I just wanted to know, whenever we price the quotation, whatever customer wants. As you said, it's a customized job, sir. How is the overall pricing done? Does it depend on the size of the order, the relationship with the customer, the project execution time? So what finally goes into the pricing, and is it assuming you are into a manufacturing product, so some raw material price goes up, and by the time the order is delivered, the input cost goes up. So is there any flexible clause in your agreements, or is it like on a fixed price basis?
Yeah, actually, the project cycle time is around 3 months. So you know that the pricings are almost similar to that, and even we have a tie-up with our suppliers for the
So,
price targets, and it is all based on the project basis. So if you get the bigger size project, definitely the in that the buying is more, and the we can discuss with the customer depend on the project for the margins. Yes,
okay, okay. So basically, it's a project to project related kind of
yes,
assignment. Understood.
absolutely.
Uh, Manojji, now one question which I want to ask you. This is not financial. So we have been in the market for a long time. You said a lot of repeat business comes to us, so that's a very good thing. So what
Yeah.
is the value add which we give to the customer? Like, why does customer come back to us for repeat business? I mean, if you could give us two, three qualitative points, like why are we doing a better job as compared to others in the industry? If you could please
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah, if you see the PAL, we have a very good team. The support from the PAL, we have the process simulator, which is a high-end simulation facility with us, which we will show the customer before making the complete line in design with the simulation, in-time simulation. So that is the main core which we are giving to the customers before making the line in our shop floor. We show them in 3D with the
Exactly.
in-time cycle time. So that is the main, and definitely the team which we have. So we have a 15 to 20-year experience expert team in all fields, and definitely we added the new sector team from last 6 months.
Okay. So
And
basically,
yeah, yeah,
very
yeah,
good
yeah.
skill sets are the key critical, part. And of course, you got a very strong infrastructure to actually provide a very good solution to customers. So fine. Uh, Now we'll come to the financial. Manoj, I was seeing your numbers, very strong numbers for FY24. 150 crores top line from 78 crores. Bottom line is also 7.8 crores. Even the first half numbers have been pretty solid. I think 6 crores PAT. Manoj, tell me one thing. First of all, for FY24, was it because of better order book, better pricing that we showed a good performance? And for the current year, sir, has that momentum continued?
Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. Definitely, this will continue, and the continue. The reason is now we have in hand more than 50% business in hand, which is in only last 2 months, and now still we have a next 10 months to work, and we are having the high value project which is in hand right now. So this year, what we have targeted is more than definitely possible, and we will do that. But yes, in subsequent years we are planning the same progress in the business revenue.
Okay. Manoj, without asking you a number, because we respect the compliance, sir, just tell us one thing from the ground. What are the kind of demand signals which you are getting? Because see, already March 25 financial year is over. Now we are in FY26. As you rightly mentioned, you've got 10 more months to do a better job. Sir, can we expect better performance, and can margins be sustained, or can we say that some improvement could also come in?
Oh, definitely the margin level will increase since the facility of one with the complete admin building and the design and it is already there. Definitely margin percent will increase for sure. And with this adding a new business of defense and the EV, which will add the really good margin, and the demand at this moment is very high.
Okay, fine. So I think very nice to hear. Manoj, now we come to the most important question of this interview. Sir, we are going public, so if you could share with us what is the capital market offering, like how much money are we planning to raise, and what is the main objective of use of these funds?
Yeah, yeah. Actually, 70 CR is the IPO size, and we are using all funds for the our new facility increase. So that will give us the good advantage to make more business in this year, balance 10 months, and then definitely for subsequent 2 3 years expansion.
And sir, is it at the same location, or do we have we selected a new site for this plant?
It is the same location, very nearby. It's walking distance. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Fine. Understood. Manoj, now let's talk about the working capital side of the business. I was seeing your balance sheet, sir. Balance sheet, mein, one thing which is very observant is that it's a slightly working capital intensive business. Sir, what is the normal working capital cycle in our business? So right from the time you start with the solution, then you deliver the product to the customer, the company pays the money to you, then the cash flow comes in. So what is the typical working capital cycle in our business?
Yeah, actually, if you see, we do all project-based customized project. So our customer gives the 20 to 40 and sometimes 50% advance. So that advance is comes with the PO, and then we start the projects from day first. And then when we complete the project in 3 months, so we will get the 90% payment of the complete PO basic in, and then we plan the dispatch, and sometime within 1 month we will get the money, and then after commissioning, that is in 3 weeks or 4 weeks, we will get the balance 10%. So for us, the payment we will get from the customers, we will build on that, and then once the project complete, we will get the 90% payment. So for us, the cycle is very good. So we cover with that for all our financials.
Okay, so basically, you all are basically covered by the advances what you get from the customers, and plus, as you finish the project, the payment is also released. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Sir, Manoj, one thing which I forgot to ask you, in our customer mix, do we have private and government customers or purely private customers as of now?
As of now, we are working with the private customers, having the very fast delivery time and the high volume project. So it is very easy for us to give us the fast delivery, and our cycle will be increased. But yes, in coming years, since the Atmanirbhar Bharat, a lot of government projects are coming, and the government, a lot of companies are pushing us that you plan working, and we are working on that. So the government, majorly in defense and the railways, and that sector is really growing, and we will be starting work with government now in future, maybe after 6 months.
Oh, I think very nice to hear. Manoj, one question, which is a very broad question, from an investor point of view. You all have, you have started this company, and managed to create a very strong foundation. Now, a lot of new investors will be joining your growth journey. So it's a very historic moment in your career as well as in the time of your company. Sir, what is the broad message you would like to give to all the investors? Because see, people want to make wealth creation, and since you are now going to be listed, obviously people will benefit from your growth. So, sir, any broad message you want to give to the investors for the longer term?
Yeah, actually, the my message is that the till that whatever I work is for all development of our capacity, our strength of designing the facility, the good team. Now we are ready to serve, and with this we will plan our growth really when the next level, and in next from this year to the another 4 5 years, we will be growing, and will be a number one in the India for giving the automation solution. So The important is the growth which we are giving, and definitely if growth is there, the investor, the purpose is, I think. My message is just we are growing. We started and having the everything in hand for the good team, good design facility, good plant, and the additional one more plant. So we will be giving growth to the investors.
I think very nice to hear. Manojji, last question, I think, which is a very important and pertinent question we ask all promoters. Sir, we have seen COVID now, all normalcy has come back in the market. So, what is the main risk in our business? Is it execution, or is it some other factor which affects our business? So, in our business, for so many years, you have handled this business. Sir, what is the most important risk in the business, and how have you managed this optimally up till now? If you could please share your thoughts.
Yeah, actually, the automation business is the complex business. If you see, we have a maximum engineer, and that complexity, we from last 15 years we work on the standardization in the design part. We work on the concept of the design, which is a modular, so that in future we can use the all modular design and make the new project. That was the major risk, but we already come out from that, and now we are ready to serve. So I think the design part, the simulation part, which is very important, and the goodwill, since we
Yeah.
have a lot of continuous repeat business from all OEM, which is a major part where they produce the large volume of their vehicles, and definitely in the other sectors. So that is already available, and I feel that now the only part which I feel that in future we need the lot of expansion in terms of facilities and plant, which will give us the more business, because that is very important for us.
No, I think you rightly mentioned the runway for growth is very large, so demand is not a problem. So I think, sir, thank you very much, Manojji. It was my pleasure to talk to you, and best wishes to you, your entire management team, and sir, best wishes for forthcoming public issue also. Thank you very much.
Thank
Namaskar.
you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.